The creature you're looking at doesn't fit neatly into any mental folder. It's a striped shadow from the past, a puzzle built from contradictions, a dog that wasn't a dog, a tiger that didn't roar, a marsupial with a jaw hinge that opened like a trap, forged for myth instead of bone. This was the Tasmanian tiger, the Thylacine, and it once ruled the night across an entire continent. Its outline was unmistakable. Lean frame, amber eyes, tail straight as a javelin, and those charcoal stripes banding the hips. Almost like nature ran out of paint halfway through the design and said, "Good enough." When it moved, it didn't trot like a wolf or slink like a cat. It had its own rhythm, a quiet, deliberate glide made for ambushing wallabies and outmaneuvering anything foolish enough to challenge it. But the strangest truth? This apex hunter carried its young in a pouch. Not just the mother, the father too. A built-in nursery tucked under muscle and fur, hidden behind the most intimidating facade in Australian history. For tens of thousands of years, it survived drought, fire, shifting climates, and competition with giant predatory birds. Then the real threat arrived. Humans. We labeled it a menace to livestock without evidence. Governments put bounties on its head. Hunters delivered. Entire families of thylacines vanished in valleys that once echoed with their strange yaps and clicks. By the time anyone realized the mistake, it was too late. The last known individual paced inside a concrete enclosure at the Hobart Zoo in 1936. It slept in the cold that night because a keeper forgot to bring it indoors. That mistake ended the species. One forgotten door, one animal, one silence that's lasted nearly a century. Yet the story isn't finished. A few blurry trail camera shots, eyewitness accounts from deep Tasmanian forest, and the occasional footprint keep the world wondering. Not because we expect a miracle, but because we hope one might exist. The thylacine has become a symbol of everything we lose when short-sightedness wins. And that's why it matters today. Every creature hanging by a thread stands behind this ghost. The Tasmanian tiger reminds us that extinction isn't a slow fade. Sometimes it's a switch flipped by human hands, but protection can be flipped too. That's the part of the story still in our control. Some people say the thylacine is gone for good. Maybe they're right. But maybe a species that could open its jaws wider than a crocodile has one last surprise. Either way, its legacy is loud enough to wake the living, if we choose to listen.